Yes, welcome back. Day 7. Today is the last day of our 7-day marathon. And if you have made it through all 7 days, congratulations. And thank you for joining me for the entire 7-day marathon. So tonight we are kind of doing something wintry, kind of Christmassy. So we're going to be building a snowman wreath. And this color palette I have been in love with for a while, and every time I go to try to get the snowman kit in the shades of blue, they're always sold out. So they always have like the red with the houndstooth, or sometimes just the traditional red and black one. I think we did one year, right? It was blue and orange, and then somebody thought he was a Denver Broncos football snowman wreath. It was weird, but they bought it because they were like, we like Denver Broncos, and we think this is perfect. So tonight we're doing a shades of blue. So we're going to be using white, light blue, and dark blue, all Snowball Deco Mesh. You can purchase it right now at Craft Outlet, depending upon what you want in it. Some of it may be sold out, but it's supposed to be getting shipped back in. We're doing 6 different ribbons that we have here, and I'll go over all the ribbons as we're putting them on. We have our snowman kit, which you can get from the Wreath shop. They have 4 different ones. Like I said, they have the red with the black and white houndstooth. They do have a few of these left, the blue with the white, and it comes with legs and arms. So we're going to be adding him after we build the base. And then we're also going to come back in and embellish it with some shades of blue, different snowflakes. So his whole body is going to be his snowman body. And then we're going to add our sign, which came from Jane's Front Door Decor. You can find her on Etsy right now, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if she's got her shop open, but I think I've covered everything. So sound check, audio check really quick, or sound and video.
Yep.
Check. Do we
How's
have
everything
people?
sound?
Or are we solo?
A lot of people tuning in.
Awesome.
Brenda, Ann, Gail, Amber, Kathy, Teresa, Debbie, she's all yay, 7.
Yeah,
Judy,
I know, right?
Sheila, Lynn, Evie said, I can't believe I made all 7 lives. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, gals, for doing that.
Yes.
Gail said you must be exhausted.
It's been a challenge. It really has.
Yeah. Joni, Karen, Julie, Helena, Wilhelmine, Jane, Melissa, and Marilee. Thank you, gals.
Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is using a 14-inch wire work frame wreath. This is the one that has the up and down, so this one is the one that I like the best. We're doing it with the blue fluffy tinsel ties on it, so there's 9 on the outside and 9 on the inside. So what we're going to be doing is alternating a white, a light blue, and then a dark blue as we go all the way around, and then we'll do the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing this. I cut each of these pieces to 30 inches because I need a very big, fluffy, curly, full snowman in order to make this design work.
Did you say very big?
Very big. Maybe it's just what you're hearing.
I heard very big.
Because you're like the bear in the background, right?
Right.
So, grabbing my handy dandy clip. So, making sure.
A lot of gals said they love your hair up.
Thanks. This is kind of my everyday, I'm not going to do anything crazy, get out of the shower, kind of throw up your hair kind of day. So,
Judy says, I have him, but I haven't done anything with him yet.
okay, I think you're going to like
snowman.
this.
Yep.
I hope so. So remember when we do the cruffles, we just roll them 5 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I use a chip clip. You can use binder clip. You can use a clothespin. It's just to keep it from rolling up on you. And what the roll does on the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is it's containing all that fray. So all of our cut edges are all contained in those little curls. See how that wants to just kind of curl up.
So let's see here. You can do all up today. All the cruffle, all one the same size. Same side.
Hoping.
So that's up. Okay.
Well, I did that yesterday too. They were all up. When we did the truck, they were all up. So our goal is full and thick, so you're gonna see me alternate the light blue, dark blue, and white. So I thought I was gonna do the inside, but guess I'm doing the outside. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, it should match
4,
up because then
5.
you go white, light blue, dark, white, light blue, dark, white, light blue, dark.
That was my whole thought process.
Yeah.
I'm like working with 9 pipe cleaners. I can divide it into multiples of 3, 4, 5.
And Jane is on from Jane's Front Door Decor. Hi, Jane.
I think you're gonna like this design, Jane. I'm super excited.
We love the sign.
Yes, I ordered this sign when I got my snowman in because I was like, I have to finish this design. I've seen this design for so long, and so I want to kind of put it together because I've had the deco mesh. I just never put it all together. So we shall see how it all plays out.
Mary Patterson said this one may be the best one yet.
2, 3.
We're snowman kind of enthusiasts. We love snowman for Christmas, so.
Yeah, that's one of the things that, like, we have one whole room that's just filled with snowmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And not goofy cartoony. We like the kind of rustic country looking ones. So, not frosty kind of snowman.
Yep. So you can find Jane on Jane's Front Door Decor on her Etsy shop.
Is your website open now, Jean? I know you said you were in the process of moving, so I've been telling everyone just to go to the Etsy store for now. I'll be fetching that one.
Gail said same signs are the best.
Well,
Helen said love snowman.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sometimes you deal with a little end piece that will run all the way down the length on the outside. So just like that.
Good morning, Allison. She's from Australia.
Hi, Allison. Thanks for joining us again. I think you joined us the other night too.
There's another gal from Australia.
Really?
Yeah, Karen.
Ah, okay.
Remember, she's from. Oh, that was from Red Deer, Alberta. But yeah, there is another Australia gal.
Okay. Let me.
Patty McGee says, hi, I'm new. Where are you from? What city and state, Patty?
Absolutely. I'd love to know where you're from. I keep taking all those little frays. They're like the end pieces on the white. So I keep moving these up. All the inside ones, pushing them forward.
Mike is on, said, hey, woohoo, I made it. Love you, sis.
Hey, I love you too, bro.
Mike said, I got my first package from Craft Outlet. Felt like a kid at Christmas.
You do.
Yes.
Every single time you get a box. 4, 5.
Patty's from Pennsylvania.
Okay, what part of Pennsylvania? Because we've had quite a few people come on from Pennsylvania. I know I've been talking to a couple of YouTube people from Pennsylvania.
Are you close to Maine?
2.
Remember Sandra Seacrest, I think, right?
know.
The only one that's in Maine. Oh, Patty Dicker says hello from Maine.
Oh, there you go.
So we have a friend, Sandra Seacrest, who's up in Maine. And she's been dying to get a hold of somebody to craft with him up there.
Yes, she's like, just someone to go shopping with. You guys always have like all your friends, and she's like, there's nobody in Maine.
Jane said it's open, but I still don't have all the signs on there yet.
So refer everyone to Etsy for now?
I'm working on it every day between orders.
Wow. 1, 2.
I would say refer them to both, if her website.
What would you like us
Jane,
to
go ahead.
do?
Yeah, Jane, go ahead and post your sites, right?
Yeah, you can go ahead and post your links on here. 2, 4, 5.
Kim said, Yahoo, I made it to all 7 in last night's private. Awesome, Kim.
That's crazy, girl. You know, I made it through all 7.
Patty's from Boswell, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. Right? We've made it through all 7. Yeah. You have. You've been with me through all 7.
Yeah. Libby, she's cutting the cruffles to 30 inches.
Yes, because I need these to be very thick and very poofy. And I didn't want to do a poof because I have the inside dip, kind of like the well frame. So I need to fill a lot of those gaps.
Jane just did her Etsy shop.
Awesome. Thank you, Jane.
And then she'll probably do the other one.
2, 3, 4, 5. I know, this is the busy time of the year for all of us. So I feel like an elf in a workshop. It's like we're stocking the shops. We're creating designs, new designs.
Linda, no, you didn't miss that live. We've had the bear for a while. He's from last year.
Yeah.
But we made him late last year, so.
Well,
but
no,
we also use him.
I have never listed him.
Oh, that's true. We used him at home.
Well, he sat above our mantle last year.
Yeah.
Because it's like somebody had seen our black bear on our mantle and they wanted him. So we sold him, and then unfortunately the black bear sold out. So we had to get brown bear. So that's where, and in California, the grizzly is supposed to be our state mascot, right? 2, 3.
The black bear, I think.
No, grizzly bear, babe. That's why the grizzly's on the California state flag. It's not the black bear. It's the grizzly.
Okay.
Poor guy. You're just overworked. Okay. Last one for the outside, and then we will start doing the inside ones. So this should go pretty quick because it's not going to get a bow because the whole base of his body is the giant snowball per se. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ruffle. Go scissors. This is so we can get a pretty even ruffle. And now we'll start going to the inside, which will fill some of these gaps in between our cruffles, like right in here. So now we have to get super creative and think like we want right in here to be white. And I think that should shift our pattern the rest of the way around the wreath by picking a different point. That way you don't have blue sitting with blue. 5.
Linda said I wouldn't list him either. Yeah, the grizzly.
Oh, he's listed.
Mary said West Virginia is the black bear. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, we have a black bear now, so we'll be remaking the black bear. 4, 5. So yeah, we listed the black bear and we listed the reindeer today. So, okay, this.
Yeah, but who votes for Steve to do a live this week?
He can't. He's
Well,
going to be gone.
Yeah, I'm going to be gone for the couple days.
Yeah. I vote that Steve should pull one out when he comes back, right? Right, Gail? He should have to do one. I don't even think, do you know? Oh.
I'd have to look and see what we have.
2, 5. Would you go fall? Would you do Halloween? Would you do Christmas? Can you do theme?
I'd probably do Christmas.
Can you do Christmas?
Yeah.
I think you should. Would you do traditional, like Christmas with the evergreen, or Christmas with the duck mesh?
No, I would probably go evergreen.
Really?
Yeah. When I do Christmas, that's my favorite. I like the evergreen.
You like to do it traditional?
Yeah. Karen, the pieces are cut to 30 inches.
See, it's starting to get really thick, and I love the blues. This color blue is going to just really enhance the rest of the shades of blue in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, clip, and then we will flip.
Wow, Melanie said I made 5 more wreath bases this weekend to go up with the other 19 on my walls.
Yes.
My house is looking like a crazy wreath store. Yeah, so is ours.
But when are you gonna make them, Mel? Like finish.
Yeah, when are you gonna finish them all?
So that you can get them listed in your shop and get them selling. And we're back to white, and I think that this is a perfect base for this. I think this is a good choice. Good choice of colors, good choice of technique for this base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clip. So my prayer people, I have a prayer request. A friend of ours is going in for surgery tomorrow at 2:30. And she's requesting prayer for her husband, who's gonna have it's weird. They're doing a 2-day surgery. So he goes in tomorrow at 2:30 for one part of the surgery, and then he stays in the hospital, and then they're doing the second part of his surgery on Thursday. So she's asking for prayers.
Victor and Jackie Mason, they've been long time friends of ours for
lifelong friends.
15 years at least. Yeah, something like that.
For as long as we've lived up here. We homeschooled our kids together, so most definitely. We're just trying to get to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clip. And then another 5. This is going to be so much fun. 1.
Gail told Michael or Mike that he should come up and do a live with us.
Right. He wants us to go down there and do a live with him, and then I can just leave the wreath there at his house. So he's like, you can just come to my house and make a wreath, and then you can just leave it, and I'll just keep it. Actually, he said he wanted a centerpiece, a full centerpiece. So, who knows? I think we'll get creative this year. We're going to try to we're going to stay pretty fun, I think. So 4 more pieces, and then our base is complete. So 1, 2, 3.
Margie, you get about 11 cuts out of 30-inch deco mesh for these, out of a roll.
How?
Because it's 360 inches, right?
Yeah.
So you get 11. I don't think you can quite get the 12th one in.
Well, you need 18. You need a
I know,
roll
but
and
she
half.
said per roll.
Oh,
You can only get about 11.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get the 12th one in. So, but you need about a roll and a half.
You definitely need a roll and half.
But since she's doing 3 different colors, she's only using half a roll each.
Yeah. So this would allow me to do 2 snowmen.
Mike said, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. We'll see.
Jane said, did you go to the show at Shinoda this weekend? I guess they had a show.
I did not. What did we do this weekend? We were doing the marathon.
Yeah.
We were doing the marathon all weekend long. So no, I did not go. Did you go? 2, 3, 4, 5. I know Shinoda had it. I was watching their video that they had on there. 1, 2, 3. There's just way too many people for me there. And the store would just be packed, and I know how bad it is when I go there and have to wait in line. I could only imagine going on a day where they had all their floral designers there. Okay. It's getting full. So
Hi, Sherry.
down to our last 2 pieces.
Well, the gals are saying prayers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really appreciate it. Because I know how hard it is when your husband goes in for anything. 1, 3, 4.
Kat says, I have to remove a pine tree. I'm assuming from a yard. I'm considering using it to make wreaths for my December 15th craft fair.
Ooh, you could definitely make some really pretty centerpieces.
Yeah, centerpieces I would do. Definitely
or
centerpieces.
Fresh wreaths.
Or some sprigs, yeah.
Although, when is that for? It may not
December
last.
15th craft fair.
Oh, Yes.
Yeah, but she could do it right before it.
Right before
Yeah.
then. Bring in some fresh pine. Do some fresh pine centerpieces with some candles in it.
Yeah.
That would look really pretty.
Jane said no, it was too late by the time she realized it. Down with
Oh.
Santa one.
We gotta get
Anna.
together, Jean. People on our group, 2, 3, 4, 5, want us to do a West Coast wreath maker things for all the people that are on the West Coast, or from Texas over, or anyone who wants to come here. So I was like, you know, it'd be kind of interesting to work with Jane. 4, 5, to see what the logistics are in pulling something like that off, and if it could be done. I know it could be done, it's just a matter of what would it take to get it all done. So this is perfect because I wanted the inside completely filled, which we just did. So look at how fluffy and poofy that is. So we will not be cutting off our tinsel ties. They are going to be there to stay. So now what we're going to do, I think I'm going to attach his head so that way I can tell where the sign placement needs to go, because I can't place the sign and then try to figure out his head. So I think I'm going to.
Jane said, I'll message you. I know they're planning one in the Temecula area.
What?
Hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, you definitely need to message me, because I would definitely be going to that.
Libby said, I love it already. Sue said, love the colors. Hi, Cynthia.
So he has, before I push this in here, he has 3 different attachments. So he has 2 on his head and 1 on his hat. So what you want to try to do is, I'll probably not even use the 1 on his hat, I'll just use the 2 on his head, because we want his hat to go beyond, well, let's see what ends up happening when we attach it. We might just be trimming those off. So I'm attaching it right here on top of the white ruffle and just attaching him to the frame. There we go. Let me move him. Trying to like get it on a crossbar, and then that way it won't really move. Two.
A lot of gals are still saying praying for Vic.
Oh, for Vic, thank you very much for
Praying
that.
that, Marty said, praying that God guides the surgeon's hands and wraps his healing arms around your friend. Amen.
Yes. See, here's the problem. If we pull that wire that's attached to the top, this is what it does. But it might not be so bad.
No, that's a good spot for it.
No, what I'm saying is it kind of pulls the hat
Yeah.
down, but with it being at the top of the wreath, it can kind of be a little bit rounded there.
Mm-hmm.
So there is Mr. Snowman.
It's funny when you see people put his head in the middle
Oh yeah, it just looks odd. It's
and then
like,
his legs at the bottom. He looks short.
he does. So let's go ahead and attach his legs.
Mr. Snowman came from Craft Outlet.
No, he came from the wreath
Oh,
shop.
from the Wreath Shop.
Yeah, you can't get them at Craft Outlet.
I thought you could. Oh, okay, from the Wreath Shop.
Yes, wreath shop. So we're going to attach his legs. So it looks like right about here. And his other leg. Try to get them unbent. So they go all the way down to his ankle, so he will have posable arms and legs. Let me get this.
Angela, yep, 1 piece of mesh per tie. She just alternated colors.
So just like that. Oops. And then this is where I remembered this all too well, because these have like little loops and hooks. It gets stuck on your deco mesh.
Deco mesh, yeah.
Just because they shouldn't fold the things over. They should just leave them straight so that
You
can
can
go
fold them
straight
around the
in.
frame. Yeah.
And we're trying to get him in there far enough to where it looks like, you know, this is part of his snow body.
He's upside down.
Well, he is for now.
Simone says, okay, Kat, I'll have to make this. It's too adorable. You'll
Isn't
definitely
it?
sell it. Yep.
Yeah, the blue. And I think if you're gonna do it, go now, because the blue will completely sell out.
Yeah, do it now. If you're gonna buy it, go now, because it does sell out quick.
It's $13.25 for the whole kit. So you get
Which
the
is
arms,
cheap.
yeah, the arms and the legs,
And then
and then there's reshop, right? So it's an $89 to get the free shipping.
But that's where you could find the bear,
That's where you can get your deco mesh.
maybe reindeer.
The reindeer is discontinued. You cannot get that anymore.
Yeah.
They make goofy reindeer, like cartoon reindeer now.
Michelle also said your hair looks beautiful pulled up.
Aw, thanks. So look how cute he is so far. Isn't he cute?
Yeah.
So now he needs to hold Jane's sign. So
Well, you gotta put
remember,
the sign on first, and then
well, I'm going to look at his hands. We need to make sure that his gloves go the right way, because when I pulled him out of the bag, they technically look like two left hands. Like they were both done like this.
right.
And so I had to take and twist the wire to the opposite sides. So these are actually going to go on the outside. So I need to find
So
placement.
Kat said that the tree is still standing. My son was the one who reminded me that I could do this. Yes, center's pieces would be great. Also, any suggestions on where to buy good candles?
Good candles.
You could do the one that you had, right?
I like using the flameless ones, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to hook his hands. First of all, I want to like see where the placement is before I make them a permanent. So remember, thumbs up for the snowman. Otherwise, his hands would be like, how would that be? Like that.
Yeah, that's right. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up for the snowman. So, and I'm trying to put him to the outer parts so that it's true to his snowman-like qualities, that's the way his hands would be positioned. So, somewhere in here would be our said snowman. And then we're gonna come in with, look, isn't that, he just matches all the way around. So he's gonna actually hold, because we wanna make sure his hands can reach. So we're gonna go ahead, pull his scarf out. Man, his scarf hangs down really low.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I know, but you don't want it to impact the sign. So, let's go ahead and attach our sign to the wreath. So, beadsmith 1.5 millimeter hole punch. We're just gonna punch some holes in the sign, and I just eyeball it. I'm not like, there's people who are like, do you have a ruler? Do you measure it? I'm like, no. So we're using light blue pipe cleaners to match our snowman.
Stephanie said, I've really enjoyed all your 7 days of Facebook Lives.
This one I think is my favorite. When I put this together today, I was like, it actually makes me happy. Like, he's just gonna be, like, he looks so cold.
Marilee, if you're not subscribed on Kat's YouTube page, that's where all of the 7 days are on. But you can also go on our regular Public Cats Creations group, and they're all in there too.
They're easier to find on the YouTube channel.
There, yeah.
Because that you don't have to go through all the other stuff. So we're gonna fix that right here. So let me go ahead and attach the sign, and then we'll
I was saying
position.
the flameless candles, you can get it. Yeah.
I guess it would just depend on what size
Right.
you wanted.
Is all the mesh from Craft Outlet?
Yes.
All the mesh is from Craft Outlet.
But you can probably get it at the Wreath shop too. So if you're going to go over there and buy the snowman, you may as well look if you can find the. Oop! I just knocked those to the floor. The
It's the same one.
The same one you keep putting up there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Marilee said my favorite color. Yeah, that's pretty blues. I love all the blues.
It's really pretty. I made one of these for my mom. She absolutely loved it. I think I just made her the regular one, the red and green. So we're gonna lightly put that in. This way if we have to adjust, we can adjust.
Facebook kicked me out.
What?
What?
That's because you're not wired in like everybody else, right? So now, we want to make sure his little hands can hit our sign.
Libby, the sign came from Jane's Front Door Decor, which she was on here earlier on Etsy. She also posted a link up above in the post so you can go and find it.
So his hands are wired so you can just bend them in. So once you have that, you know, attached where we're going to, you can.
Gail said it's the 9:30 freeze up time. Thanks, babe, Facebook.
Good gosh. Right?
Verlene was the one who said you can get the flames candles at the dollar store and Mod Podge napkins on them to decorate.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good idea. We need to go over there, huh?
That's why I said I have to go over to Dollar Tree anyway.
Yeah.
So now we're going to take that and bend it.
Thank you, Evie.
See, so
She replied back saying it was from Jane's Front Door Decor.
there we go. We want to make sure that his wires are covered. And we can just take his scarf if we want.
Put one on each side.
Yeah, well, it doesn't want to
Yeah, it
do
doesn't
that
really
though.
work that way, huh?
It's entirely up to you. We'll just set him like so. So now he's holding the sign. Is the sign straight from your?
It's a little shifted down.
That's what I thought.
But that's okay.
Huh? Like
Okay.
that?
Yep.
Okay. So now we're going to go and we're going to add our ribbons to the outside. So like I said, we use these 3 colors. So you're going to look for the white snowball mesh on the Wreath Shop, because if you're going to buy him, you may as well try to get your order for everything. The dark blue snowball mesh, and then I think this is called the turquoise snowball mesh.
And the
So-
dark blue actually has a little bit of a foil in it.
Yeah, this is what's called the metallic. So if you can see, it's got a shine, whereas this one does not. So if you want them to sparkle, I would definitely upgrade to the metallic. I actually think the metallic deco mesh is less by like 40 cents. And if you look, this one has more snowball between than the metallic does, because they're substituting metallic foils. This just has more snowball.
Right.
And then the same thing for the white. I have the metallic white because I wanted it sparkly, like snow, like all that fun stuff.
Sherry said, I think you saved the best for last.
I think so. It didn't turn out that way, but I'm liking it that way. Okay, so ribbons. Okay, this is gonna seem odd. So this is why I'm saying always make sure you go out and you find, look in all the places, you go with your husband. You'd be surprised at where I found some of this stuff. So the it's like a sheer turquoise blue snowflake. This came from Michael's. I have the Let It Snow. This came from Joann's last year. I have this Let It Snow with the fur on it. This came from Craft Outlet. The turquoise with the diagonal stripes, Craft Outlet. The dots with the snowflakes from Hobby Lobby. And then last but not least, the 2.5 inch. This came from Lowe's. Believe it or not, Lowe's is starting to carry deco mesh and ribbon. And these are 30-foot lengths.
At Christmas.
And it was $5 for a 30-foot roll. So, needless to say, hang out with your husband when he goes over to Lowe's, especially as they're putting out their seasonal decor. You just never know what you're going to get. The 2.5 inch pieces, we're going to alternate, and those are going to go in the outside. We're just focusing on outside. I'm not going to do inside right now. So the 2.5 inch tails are cut to 13 inches, and the 1.5 inch half bows that we'll do are cut to 15 inches. So,
Hi, Christina. Cynthia says I'm going to have withdrawals after tonight.
I know. What will you do? That's what I was telling Steve. What will I do when I don't have a live to prep for? I'm like,
Hi Beverly, hi Peggy,
probably
hi
plan
Mary.
for more lives.
Teresa said this is the cutest snowman I've ever seen.
Thank you.
David said I love the Snowman Wreath, is what my son calls them as snow freaks.
Aww.
Kat said Lowe's, wow.
Right? Lowe's. Who would have ever thought? So I'm going to take the turquoise and put the turquoise on top of the turquoise deco mesh. That'll just because it's the kind that doesn't have the sparkle in it. So I'm just laying that right on top of, let's see, let's move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. I don't need my pliers. This way you guys can see. So I'm just laying this directly on top of my tinsel ties. So like right here, we're going to take the Let It Snow. I fold it in half because that tells me where center is, so that when I go and do my pinch, and then of course you want to make sure your lettering is correct, I just lay it right in on top of my tinsel and give it like a twist and a half. And then we're fanning it out just like so. Let's see. We're back to the royal blue. So the Lowe's ribbon is going where I have that deep, deep royal blue. So we're going to go ahead and add that.
Justin, have you tried out your ribbon boards?
No, I haven't. Because I've had a lot of time, like I really take an awful lot of time and just prep all my stuff, knowing that I've had these 5 lives. So it's just planning the designs and then going and hunting down all the supplies and go, okay, where's all my Christmas ribbon? Where's the snowman kit at? Where's the snowflakes at? So.
Verlene says, how in the heck do you remember where you buy everything? I need to start writing it on the spool. That's a good thing to do.
Sometimes I do.
Just write initials.
But a lot of times, like if the letters start with like RG or X or something like that, it's generally with just the plain, craft outlet. If it's a Wreath shop, I actually write WS on it. This one I know it came from Lowe's. Obviously this is a given because it says Hobby Lobby. You'll start to know your SKU numbers. So the 4-4 numbers, so it's 4 numbers, -4 numbers is Joann's. And then a 6-digit straight is Michael's. So when you do it often enough, you'll be able to just look at the roll and go, Joann's, Michael's, Craft Outlet.
Yeah, a couple of gals that said Sam's and Costco have their Christmas ribbon out. We'll have to go look at that too.
I need to go over there. Here's a good thing to pick up while you're over at Sam's or Costco. If they have their tissue paper, pick up 2 packages of the tissue paper because you'll use it when you're packaging your wreaths. So that is like the best deal because they're super wide and you get a lot of sheets. So it should last you for most of the year, I'm thinking. So I'm just taking my time.
Barbara said, boy and Way looks so cute. Gail said, I love the blue snowman.
He's super sweet.
Sherry, I don't know if she said this, or I've said this. She said, you can always do another live if you get bored.
I know. I told Steve that because Steve's going to be gone in meetings this week, and I'm like, oh, I'll be home by myself. What will I do? Yeah. Find something to make and create, and then who knows? I'm like, I can do the whole thing. I'll just have my tablet here, and I'll just read the comments from there. And my phone acts as the remote for the Mevo, so I just have to, I'd be a little slower. So, okay, and he's sitting on top of one. So let me look and see, do we want to add some more? So here is blue, so let's add a couple more around him. And we'll pop some of the tinsel ties that are here so that we can bring those frosty colors out a little bit more.
No problem, Molly. She said so cute. We'll watch the replay after her eye doctor.
Oh. poor thing. Okay, so we're doing this right in here.
Peg asked, do you still do craft fairs?
I don't have time.
We were going to do one last year for Christmas, and
Yeah,
we were just so busy. We did a bunch a couple years before that.
My first year I did them all the time.
Yeah.
But it's hard work setting up, and then like I said, you've got to go where the demand is, and around here they're just, you know, people want $20 to $40 wreaths. And yeah, I could make $20 to $40 wreaths, but it's like you really want to show them like this, you know? So, but the good thing is you don't have shipping, so you can just, you know, you can give them the straight cost without shipping, because they're going to hopefully walk off with it. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with the 1.5 inches. So I'm just kind of looking at which ones do I want to go where. I'm going to use this on the turquoise. I'm going to use this on the Let It Snow, and then I'm going to add this to our low snowflake ribbon. So doing the half bows, we're just going to match the tails together, and you give yourself about a 2-inch loop at the top. So this, let me see if I can find one of the ones that you guys can see right here. Let's see if I can do this. You're going to take this, you're going to lay this directly into the loop, and then we are going to twist it. We're going to open up that tinsel tie, and then we are going to flip our ribbon around like so.
No problem, Peggy. She said adorable. Watch the replay. Still in Tampa helping her friend. Still praying, Peggy, for her.
So there's that one. And then
Audrey asked, did you plan on the color of your apron when you were prepping?
Yes, I did. Well, I knew the snowman, and I was like pulling out my apron, so I was like, guess what ribbon or apron we're wearing today? We're going blue. So we'll give him one of these.
Gail earlier said, when you're a ribbon hoarder, you will recognize the spool colors
Yes, you will.
and the spool numbers.
As sad as that is, the answer is yes, you will. Not this one. We want this one. So we're just playing off of all those similar shades of blues, the frosty colors, the whites, lots of glitter. 'Tis the season for glitter.
It's like a frozen snowman, huh?
Kind of. Can't use that term, it's trademarked. Can't use frosty. Can't use any of that to describe him. So he's just blue snowman. Blue Christmas snowman. Blue, what else did we call him?
You could call him a frosty looking snowman.
You can't.
Yes, you can, because it's a verb, it's not a noun.
You can't.
Where you're describing what he looks like.
You're really treading on that whole trademark, or the trademark thing. I wouldn't go there. Because I had it in my hashtags and I didn't.
I put on the start of the thing though that he said chili snowman.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You can do chili all day. You can let it snow. That whole thing. Not this one. We're doing this one. Trying to keep my patterns together so that the colors all stay the same all the way around. And it's entirely up to you. If you want, you can cut your tinsel ties. It's just a designer's choice. This one.
So the 1.5 inch is cut to 15 inches?
And the 2.5 inch was cut to 13. Just because I wanted them to extend past the point of my ribbons, the deco mesh, to kind of come out a little bit.
Libby, when using ribbon that has a design, how do you get the design to face the same way?
That's challenging. Well, thankfully on this one, it's super easy. So like when you're doing it this way, and I know I'm just gonna be arcing it in a V, that's super simple. So I'm just gonna do it like that. The challenge becomes when you're trying to do it in the loop. And I actually watched a video on how they do that. What they do is as they're building the bow loop by loop, they're cutting it and then reestablishing the loop so that the next loop, because what you'd have is one right side up, the other would be upside down. So they're cutting it and then looping it again in order to get the writing to stay up. Yeah, so I'm like, hey, you're cheating.
That's a long process though.
It is, but okay, I'm looking this one.
Gail said Mr. Chili Willy.
He is.
He said, how about Snowflake Blue Snowman?
Yes, you can do Snowflake Blue. You can Christmas Snowman, Winter Snowman, Winter Snowman Decoration, Winter Snowman Home Decor, Snowman Home Decor. There's all your keywords and SEOs, right? For how many different ways can you come up with snowman? And then going and using the hashtag generator. The hashtag generator really helps because then you can go and look and filter through and go, I don't like that one. I like that one. So you can build a list and then just keep it on your notepad.
Is the hashtag generator on your computer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can even do it on the mobile app. You just go to Google and type in hashtag generator. And then it'll say, put in your word. And you put snowman, and it'll give you tons of lists. And you just filter through the ones you want. So now we're going to get the 3 up here that are on top.
And gals, feel free to like and definitely share this one. Share it on your page so others can see it.
It won't be the last. I'm working on some other things. It will not be a 7-day marathon though. That really, you don't realize how much it really, between taking and pulling your supplies and taking your time and shooting all your sneak peeks and getting everything ready,
prepping,
going out, running last minute, going, oh, I don't have enough for that. So, yeah. It's a lot, but it won't be the last because it's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do one to where it's like 2 in a day because it's easier just to do a back-to-back one than it is to do one every 7 days.
Brenda said, what is the name of the video on doing the bow loops?
Oh. You mean how to get them to
like the pro bow?
I think Regina Sellers did one. That's what I wanted to say.
You've done one too, but it was a long time ago. And
not on how to get the loops the right way. I have not done that. But I can show you how.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know there is no video. Well, like you said, Regina did one, right?
Yes, that's how I was just, I don't know what I was doing. I was looking for something and I came across that and it was like, oh, how to make sure your words are the same, top and bottom. So I was like, I've always wanted to know how to do that. So I sat and watched and I was like, okay, well, thought there was a trick to it, like maybe you twist it or something a couple extra times, but no.
So you might be able to find it on YouTube, Pro Bow the Hand.
So I'm going to pull his head down.
Sellers.
Just so we can do this. Remove his scarf for now. Just like so. And so now we're going to add a couple embellishments. So let me take these, flip these around. So let me show you what it looks like so far. There's his little feet. Okay. So now I have these snowflakes. I have them in this dark frosty silvery blue and then this light. So I was going to come in here and add some of these periodically around the wreath, probably definitely one here in the middle, maybe one like that.
Don't go too close to the middle.
Not like that. But just like so. Let me look and see how I like these. How I like.
I know. Were you gonna have the gals pick on which snowflake they wanted to do in the hat too?
Well, you said you like the chili looking one.
Yeah, they could pick.
So let me look through these because I'm trying to be there's 3. Let me take a couple. So this is what Steve wanted you guys to vote on, and I think I'm going to undo the one in his hat because it's pulling. Let me do this.
It looks good.
Yeah, but I want to see his. Hold on, just 1 second.
Looks like he's sitting waving at everybody.
Those really long wires. So I'm just trying to move his neck down a little bit more so he's not lifting his head up, but more like leaning down.
Gotcha.
So it was just.
I could probably help you and bend it down a little bit later.
Oh, these are super easy wires, babe. These aren't like the ones that we used to have where it was like, ugh. Bring in like the lineman pliers.
Patty said, "This is my favorite of the week. I've watched them all again today while in my workshop prepping for my fall open house. He's fabulous."
Aw, thanks, Patty. Okay, so I'm going to put this one around a crossbar, and then we're good.
She said it just joined. What a beautiful wreath.
Thank you.
Stephanie said, "I love this adorable snowman."
So we can come in, let's see.
Cynthia said, "So cute."
We can add, kind of looking at seeing where do I want these to be. Maybe some more frosty ones at the bottom. I don't know why the bag keeps self-sealing. It's weird. Who wouldn't want a self-sealing bag?
Judy, the snowman kit came from the Wreath shop and it was $13.99 at the Wreath shop.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just kind of sticking them in the sides. Not one there. Let me see. Okay. I think I'm kind of happy with that. Why did you bring the little package of snowballs?
Just in case you wanted to use them. They're super cute.
Okay, so this is what Steve wanted your opinion on. So this is what I have a tendency of doing because the hats always look so plain, is we can add a snowflake right here. Or, are you watching
That's the light blue, yep.
Or there's the frosty blue.
You know what's funny, now that you put the light blue on it, I like the light blue. What do you guys think? The frosty blue?
Because you keep changing your mind.
The frosty blue or the light blue?
So frosty blue, light blue, light blue, frosty blue. And then we'll give you guys a couple minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue the other ones on where I want them to be.
First vote, light blue. Second vote, light blue. Third vote, light blue. Rochelle, light blue.
What the heck?
Libby, light blue. Christina, light blue.
Okay, I get it. Wow.
It's just funny because when you first put them on,
I like totally fell in love with the dark blue because I was like, it looks more icy blue.
If you were to put the light blue on and turn it around so you can see it up front.
I did.
Yeah.
I did, but I'll put the light blue one on. Okay, I'll put light blue on. Light blue it is then. So I'm just running a bead of glue along my snowflakes and then allowing them to attach to
99% light blue.
I get it. This is where you get your skewer, because your skewer can touch and push up on places. That's how sometimes I get things affixed to the bottom of my sign. Is I can, like, they stick really well to the deco mesh already. So we're just gonna take this and we're gonna let wooden skewer, because I can push it into the curls and then just push my snowflake down where I want it to go. And then, may as well get this one. I'm looking at where they would generally stay affixed to. So let's go to the tops. So now Jane's got me all super excited about the show in Temecula, because I would so go to that one.
I didn't realize they were planned. Who's planning it?
I don't know. I'll ask Jane. So I'm gonna go right here to the bottom of my sign. So sometimes you can't get under there because it's hot. So you use your skewer and then you can affix it to the bottom of your sign.
Melody said, okay, I ordered him and the blue mesh as well. They were out of the white snowball mesh. But Craft
Really?
Outlet might have the white snowball mesh.
Did you look for the metallic white snowball mesh, Melody? Because they have the regular white snowball mesh, and then they have the snowball mesh with the no metallic threads in it. So we'll go ahead and affix him.
Michelle asked, where did you get the snowflakes?
These, I don't know, they were in my craft stash.
I know we found them before at Hobby Lobby.
Dollar Tree has white
Dollar
ones,
Tree might, yeah.
but they don't have the glitter. But you could definitely make your own with the glitter on it. Here we go again. Skewer. So like I said, these are like, you get 100 of them, wooden skewers at the Dollar Tree for $1.
Something like that, yeah.
So a penny a prop. And
Well,
then if you
Melody
use
said,
them.
Melody said she thinks she already has the white snowball mesh.
Okay. Better go check, because then it'll be like, oh my god, I already like did that. Okay, he's done. He's that simple. He's all set. So let me show ya. Let's take this to bring it down. And
Melody said, oh, you're always making me spend money.
that's why I'm not shopping.
Kat said
with you
Walmart
anymore.
had them at Walmart had them last year.
Oh, did they? So, like I said, it's entirely up to you. You could take his scarf, tuck it behind the sign if you want. You can pull it out, do whatever you would like. Make sure all your ribbon tails are perfect, just like so.
It's either the signs are a little crooked or his legs are a little crooked.
It might be. Probably don't have him on the door right either. Hold on. Oop, I just moved him the wrong way.
There you go. Yeah, that's better.
Hold on. I'm trying to get him all set. So yeah. When I throw him up there, I'm not seeing it because I'm not standing back like you are.
Yeah. Yeah, the sign is straight, but his one leg is like cocked.
Which one?
They both look like they're gonna kind of going that way. That'll work.
I'm trying to find the wire for that one, and I think it got stuck with the other one.
Yeah, much better. Yay.
Okay.
You said love them so far. This one is my favorite. Give it lots of loves and lots of likes.
There we go. Okay, he's done. And look, I sparkle. So, yeah. So he's all set. If you'd like him, he's on my Etsy shop already. He's the only one we're doing. So, like, all the recent decor that we do, it's usually just a one-time thing. That way when the person who buys it takes it home, they truly have a one-of-a-kind piece. They don't have to worry about me replicating that and giving it to somebody else. So he is the only one. If you're interested in our private group's doing 8 additional tutorials a month. So that's $17. And if you break it down, what is that, like 8 into 2? It's a little more than $2
like
per
$4
tutorial.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and then you get everything else. You get all the materials list, like tonight, they'll get all the materials list for everything, where it was all purchased, the SKU numbers. If you're interested in signing up, it's at Cats Creations, the letter N, and then more.com. So Cats Creations and more.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom, and then you'll see Cats Creations private group. You have a link to sign up for payment, and then a link to request to join the private group. So once you do both of those, then I can approve you, and then you're in. And then you get an automatic 8 every month. In addition to the, what is it, like, so yeah. 4 private, and then, or 4 public, and then 8 private tutorials now, every month, through the 2nd week of December. And then we take a 2-week hiatus, we take vacation, we come back, we regroup, and then we're ready to start in January again. So, do you guys have any questions I can answer for you before we wrap this up for day 7?
A lot of them said love them. It's their favorite.
Oh, I know, it's my favorite too.
Ruth said my favorite Christmas colors.
Love
Cynthia
these
said
colors.
thank you for the 7-day streak. You are the best.
Thank you.
And Melody said love being part of your private group.
Thanks, Mel.
Love having you too, gal. Melody.
Mel, we're gonna go to the Temecula show.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm gonna grab Lindy
With
and a
James.
bunch of other people. And
Yeah,
I think
James Club,
Valerie is down in San Diego, so yeah, we can have our like own little section.
Yeah.
So we'll be good. Come on, Gail. I'll find out when it is. You can make travel plans and come join us. Everybody could. And then we
James
can
said this is
do-
my favorite of your 7-day streak as well.
Really? He's super cute.
Yep.
Alright, peeps. Well, I will let you go. Friday, we're doing Wreath on a budget. So, like I said, I'm going to try to keep it under $15 in materials that you can pick up at any of your local hobby or craft shops. I'm still waiting to see if I can get everything in for that. And then on Sunday, my fingers are crossed, but I already put it on my calendar. We're going to do the decoupage pumpkins, and that's in my private group. So if you want to do that with us, come join the fun in our private group.
Gloop.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
group and gloop. Other than that, I'll see you on Friday.
Couple questions. Verlene asked, do you cut your pipe cleaners or leave them?
These are just the tinsel ties, so I just left them. They're the same color, blue, and they're fuzzy, so I leave them. You could cut them off if you wanted. I just think it kind of adds to it.
Melanie said, gorgeous. Thanks so much for a great week. Margie said the same thing. Thanks for a 7-day marathon.
Yep.
Simone says she's ordering all that stuff now. Thanks for your creativity.
Wish I got a kickback from the Wreath shop.
Yes, I just told them that I can get a ticket for $400.
Hey.
Gail.
I know. Steve's got some Southwest airline miles.
Thanks.
Get you an airplane ticket. So what?
Gloria said, I don't want to start a business, but can I still join your private group?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I would say 80% of the people in my private group are just there for the tutorials
Yeah.
and the additional stuff and the community. because like I said, if you're struggling, somebody's like, I need the turquoise mesh and it's out, you know, we have a network of people all over the 50 US states, Canada. So trying to hunt down a roll of turquoise deco mesh, it might be in one of the ladies' stash and they're happy to ship that to you. So we have quite a huge network of help.
You were going to show the other two wreaths.
Oh, I was?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of gals said, love it, amazing, thank you.
Sissy, here's Mr. Bear. He doesn't come with the hat, but I put this hat, the Santa hat on him. So
you can take him off.
without the Santa hat, this is what he looks like. He's just a grizzly bear. He just comes with the paws and the head. So this is our rustic, what do you call it?
Brown bear.
Mountain cabin kind of Christmas. And then this one is the one that's discontinued now. This is the one I fell in love with. This reindeer, because to me, it's not a cartoonish reindeer.
Right.
It looks, I guess, for a plush, about as realistic as you can get. So all the buffalo plaid pine cones, again, it's mountain time.
Yeah, there you go. Yay.
Cool. Okay. Anything else?
Good.
All right, everybody. Well, I will see you right back here on Friday night for some fun stuff. So keep an eye out. I usually do some sneak peek kind of things, and you never know, I might do a pop-up video while Steve's gone this week. So it just might be us. But thanks for joining me. Thank you for supporting me during my 7 days of live, and have a great week. Bye-bye.